What video game caused you the most amount of rage? Probably one of the early Northeast's Castlevania games. I'm not sure which one. But it was one of those long platforms jumps. One of the few times in my life I have thrown a controller. I've heard those early Castlevania games are nicknamed controller busters or something like that. Runner up, Jetbike level of Battletoads. Simon's Quest, the second one, is generally regarded as the black sheep. Kinda like how Zelda 2 was. Because it's based around exploration and the secrets are really obscure. Like waiting for the tornado. Unlike in other games like that, the townsfolk are worthless and half the shit they tell you is so poorly translated it basically means something completely different. Someone actually made a fan patch for Simon's Quest which fixes a bunch of things. Like changing the townsfolk dialogue so that it's actually meaningful and not poorly translated. Adding an in-game map. And some other changes. The game becomes much more playable and less bullshit. Why? For anyone interested, here link. ROM hooking. net/hacks/1032/ is a link to the IPS file, meaning you have to patch the game yourself. Some PC baseball game I bought at the Scholastic Book Fair in the 90s. It booted out of DOS. I must have just been too young or accidentally set the difficulty too high, but I literally couldn't get a hit. I ended up crying and throwing the game away. Edit. I tried finding it. I think it was Hardball 4th. I never hated a game, myself, or the people around me more than the one time I played Overcooked. Guitar Hero 2 Expert Playthrough. Just the song Freer. My pre-teenage hands were just too small to be able to consistently hold the Gren button and have to stretch to the orange. On the plus side I did feel like a rockstar smashing the guitar. Sonic 3. The Carnival Night Barrel. The maddening thing about it is that it's so easy to get past. Once you know the bullshit method of doing it. See, you've just gotta understand that Sonic can generate more vertical force by looking up and down than he can by actually jumping on something, apparently. Echo the Dolphin. I consider it one of my favorite games, but the difficulty curve is super wonky. The lagoon was the third level, and by far one of the most difficult ones in the entire game. I owned this game for years, and never got off the first screen. I thought the whole game was just swimming around in that little cove. I was a stupid kid. Dude. Ducking same. I swam around and around trying to find something. Anything. I thought it was just broken. This is the first I'm hearing that it's an actual game and not a dolphin swimming simulator. Ghosts and Goblins on the Northeasts. Fuck that ducking game. Some vintage games are designed to be coin guzzlers for arcades. Ghosts and Goblins are one of those. Critical tactical situation. Life and death. 99% chance to hit. Swing and a miss. I love the game and ducking hate it. My favorite Steam review of all time is the guy who said there's a 99% chance he would recommend the game. And then gave it a thumbs down. Aladdin where you gotta go through the lava cave on the rug. The Simpsons. Hit and run. Anyone who played it knows. Personally, PvP in any sort of game. Be it Destiny, Rocket League, CS, Cody, League. I can't stand playing PvP in games anymore. Used to only play PvP game types. Now if I have to touch any PvP mode I absolutely detest my time and hate every second of it. I don't know if it's because I'm average at said game and the competitiveness of it drives to anger, or because of teams not working to win at all, or the fact that I'm a bit more mature and older than I was. I don't know. But I know for a fact a good story-based game will always, 100% of the time, make me so much happier, and I will enjoy it so much more. GTA San Andreas with that mission of flying a plane through the corona on the other plane. Also GTA San Andreas with the mission of trying to fly an RC plane shooting vans while David Cross shouts at you. I recently watched an interview with David Cross, and he also hates that mission with a passion. Even more so, because he has to listen to himself whining about mission failed. That being said, fuck that mission. Everybody complains about the helicopter bomb mission from Vice City and all you had to do was follow the damn train. CJ. Mission. but they are wrong. Those missions aren't even close to what a ducking travesty this mission is. I'd rather play the ducking tutorial from Drive 1,000 times in a row than play this awful ducking mission. Edit. My apologies to everyone to whom I've awoke their childhood traumas with the driver tutorial. L. Rainbow Six Siege. Where the fuck did he shoot me from? Tom Clancy's how the duck was that not a headshot. Tom Clancy's how much health does a ducking 3 speed have? Question mark? Question mark? Super Mario Sunshine and the damn secret levels. Don't understand how anyone can love those levels. For Honor for sure. No game has taken me to the same level of pure anger. Most of online PvP game. Because my internet connection is a shit. It has to be GTA Online. The amount of time and effort, only to have some shitbag on a flying bike blow up all that work for his self-enjoyment fills me with an inhuman amount of fury. Getting over it. Battletoads, level 3. I'm 37, and I still am not over that level. Edit. Wow. Thank you all for the awards, kind strangers. To know that level 3 proved to be a Sisyphean task for so many is a cathartic release. Edit. Love these responses. For those that asked. Yes, this was the shudder turbo tunnel on Og Northeasts. Rocket League. After 2500 hours it's more age than fun, and I should stop playing. I played several hundred hours without even realizing you could play competitive ranked matches without Rocket Pass. I basically thought you had to pay for Rocket Pass to play ranked. I thoroughly enjoyed the game up to this point and rarely had toxic experiences. Then I found out about ranked. I played competitive and lasted about a week before quitting the game completely. Haven't played in months and don't plan to. I even played console, so I didn't encounter many players with keyboards, so rarely did I get chat other than the presets. I never thought something so simple as what a save or nice shot would send me over the edge. I'm 40 years old and one of the calmest people ever. Trying to explain the toxicity to someone who has never played is actually kind of comical. My non-gaming friends are like, so you quit a game you loved because people would tell you nice shot when you missed. My non-gaming friends are like, so you quit a game you loved because people would tell you nice shot when you missed. LMAO. Edit. Why the hell did this get over 2,000 upvotes? Back in the day, my Northeast's controller had bite marks in it because I didn't know you could save your general progress in Kid Icarus by writing down this code that appeared after you died. Yet I was determined to beat the game. I would spend hours making it to the end, only to die and be reset to the beginning of the game. This caused my 12-year-old brain to become flooded with the rage of the zombie horde, and so I would sink my teeth deep into the flesh of the controller until the darkens would subside. Edit. Holy shit. Guess I wasn't the only one. Edit. Thanks for the awards, guys. Next time send cash. League of Legends. Because either you get stomped by a much better opponent that is likely to be a smurf, or your teammates think they deserve to be on a higher elo but play like it's their first time. Even if you stay calm, at some point the hate other people put into the chat makes you rage as well. Call of Duty. Just about any of them, but Warzone really gets me heated every time. Ever play the game Black and White, where you play a god? My younger brother was an evil god who demanded human sacrifices and took ever other settlements by force. Eventually the ground cracked and lava spewed wherever his cursor was. I was a benevolent god who cared for my people and took over other settlements by making mine so nice the other populations all moved there. Flowers sprouted wherever I had my cursor. So anyway, my brother completed the game and I couldn't because eventually my settlements would get destroyed by the game antagonist while I was busy building my people libraries. Even tried again as an adult and couldn't complete the game. I think I'm gonna die mad about it. Edit. I messaged my brother to let him know I'm still mad about this, and now he's telling me how annoying I was when I played Skyrim. Apparently it was frustrating for him that I cared more about adopting orphans than I did killing dragons. Edit 2. Thank you for the award. Now I'll have to tell my brother I got a gold for this. Edit 3 because damn all of you. Link. B/Q0x4KW_Y4FG. Apparently it was frustrating for him that I cared more about adopting orphans than I did killing dragons. My favorite part of Skyrim is returning home at 3 AM after assassinating the Emperor of Tamriel, only to hear "Dwyu Jetty Emmy 90hi!" exclamation mark, apostrophe. It's 3 in the morning, go the fuck to bed. As an adult, I hadn't thrown my controller for decades. This game made me throw my controller across the room. I had to tell myself, bro, this is a kid's game. How are you this mad? Minecraft on survival. Skeleton shot me down into lava deep underground with all my gear. Respawned into my carefully constructed house with a creeper by my bed. Blew me up, and I ended up at starter spawn with nothing. Edit. Wow. My most upvoted comment. Thanks for the awards. I'm not surprised so many can commiserate about all the ways this game can break you. My roommate recently threw his monitor out the window because of similar circumstances. I wish I was kidding. Let's go with lag. Dota 2. The climbing game where the guy is stuck in the pot. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed this video.